It's a title like no other.
La veste des meilleurs ouvriers de France, ça représente une vie de travail.
For France's very best artisans.
Meilleur Ouvrier de France, faites ce que vous voulez, on vous fait une confiance aveugle et ça c'est un bonheur dans notre métier.
The winners of an unforgiving competition.
Pour moi, c'était un rêve de me dire j'ai fait et Notre-Dame de Paris et le MOF dans la même année. Enfin, inimaginable.
Très vite, s'il vous plaît.
But what is a Meilleur Ouvrier de France? And what does it take to become one?
La rhubarbe, on a combien de temps? Est-ce qu'on peut retravailler un peu la rhubarbe aussi? Ou alors si on travaille pour la betterave?
Every morning when I put my jacket on, I see the collar. I'm really proud to have my country's flag around my neck every day. It's really symbolic here in France.
Chef Olivier Nasty was crowned Meilleur Ouvrier de France in 2007, after years of practice and 2 failed attempts.
Une asperge et un œuf menu de demander. Je m'étais mis dans la tête que j'arriverais plus jamais à
I'd convinced myself that I'd never succeed. I was so proud that I wore the jacket at night. I slept in it.
J'ai dormi avec ma veste.
The Meilleur Ouvrier de France, or MOF, the Olympics of France's artisans. Around 200 trades vie for the title every 3 or 4 years.
Label de grande qualité, le concours du meilleur ouvrier de France, impitoyable sélection, a donné à ce maître l'occasion de montrer un grand talent.
The competition was created exactly 100 years ago to help ease France's manual labour crisis. The aim? To shine a light on France's professions and make them more appealing. Since then, it's become a ruthless endeavour where only very few make the cut. Olivier Nasty was 40 years old when a star-studded jury voted him MOF.
Énorme.
It was amazing.
Énorme, c'est
Alain Ducasse called my name, and I didn't hear, so he did it again. He said, "Are you coming or not, Nasty?" I ran.
Olivier Nasty.
Forcément, la larme arrive.
Of course, I shed a tear. I thought about everything I'd been through, the work and the previous failures. I did it on my own. I practiced at night in the kitchen. I worked during the day, paperwork in the afternoon. I carried on running my business at the same time. That was hard.
Behind this victory, decades of work, inspired by a chef who also competed in the MOF.
Cette passion qui m'a transmise, cette rigueur.
He gave me this passion, this rigor as well during my apprenticeship.
Il m'a donné une envie.
All this gave me the taste for it, and right from the start I knew I wanted to be a MOF. I read every book about cuisine, especially cooking traditions, techniques. I didn't stop. I didn't have novels on my bedside table, I had cookbooks.
An insatiable passion he hopes to pass on to his staff. Today, it's apprentice sommelier Alizé who's sitting a mock competition. A test run with 2 uncompromising judges, both MOFs. Chef Nasty and head sommelier Jean-Baptiste Klein.
Quand vous touchez le verre, on démarre.
Alors, bonjour messieurs, donc, je vais tout d'abord débuter par la dégustation des 2 vins à l'aveugle. C'est un vin qui est limpide et cristallin, qui présente également...
Every word counts.
J'ai plutôt apprécié, même si vous me dites c'est limpide, c'est pas limpide, c'est un peu trouble. Vous dites qu'il est limpide, il y a un peu de turbidité, vous avez 0. C'est un accélérateur.
These competitions are an accelerator.
Qui nous pousse un peu.
When you've got someone who is pushing you a bit, you think, wow, at their age I hadn't done that, I hadn't won that.
Ça nous challenge aussi.
It challenges us too, and that's great. And it's a win for the business too, as the team follows suit. And obviously, the biggest winner in this is the client.
C'est notre client, clairement. Monsieur.
Klein's eye for detail is what helped him win the Meilleur Ouvrier de France in 2008.
Ça vous convient, oui? Il y a quelque chose qui se passe dans sa cave, dans ses vignes, une histoire qu'ils ont créée avec son oncle dans le temps, qui est unique.
And it doesn't go unnoticed by his clients.
It's something almost ancestral, passed on from generation to generation.
I think going to a restaurant is like going to a museum. You can acknowledge the quality of France's moths.
But restaurants are not the only place where you can find Meilleur Ouvrier de France. One very famous construction site has made the most of their expertise. An army of artisans is working tirelessly to restore Notre-Dame Cathedral. Among them, several moths.
We've already put these two bay windows here. These are by Jacques Le Chevalier, which date back to 1965, and here you can see them with the light shining through.
Bringing colour to the charred cathedral's walls. In 2023, stained glass artist Elodie Schneider helped restore some of the badly damaged windows. She found out she won the Meilleur Ouvrier de France whilst working on the construction site. One year later, her winning masterpiece watches over her workshop.
Well, the challenge was a stained glass trace-cut crimp. It had a set design, measurements and colour. It really was a technical challenge. I still can't believe that I won the MOF. It's incredible to think that I worked on Notre-Dame de Paris and the MOF in the same year.
Elodie spent years honing her skills through work experience and training. For her, innovation is key.
It's important to show that stained glass windows can also be modern, figurative, abstract, and not necessarily religious. This one is really the stained glass window of 2024. With ginkgo leaves, you see a lot of that at the moment. You're crowned MOF once, but you have to continue being a MOF afterwards by maintaining high standards and promoting your trade, your heritage, showing young people that you can achieve excellence through these competitions and by working in these trades too.
Cultural heritage that is dotted throughout the Alsace region. At the beginning of the 18th century, glass artists flocked to Maisontal. Elodie followed in their footsteps with an internship at this centre a few years ago.
I knew his father, who was a glass artist here. It brought back great memories. The smells, the wood, the heat too. I did this for 2 years, and after that I decided to work on stained glass.
A passion that can be traced back generations.
My grandfather was a glass blower, and my mother cleaned glass and was in Maisontal at one point too. You grow up hearing about that, and it gives you ideas. And then you end up working on glass without a second thought.
More than 100 kilometers away, Chef Olivier Nasty is up at the crack of dawn, passing on his knowledge to the next generation of potential MOFs.
Comment tu reconnais de l'oseille? Tu sais ça? C'est comme une lance. Tu vois la pointe d'une lance avec les retours. Il y a de la jaune aussi, hein, tu la vois? Ouais, très bien.
We are picking pine tree buds. It's for the patisserie team.
On y va tous.
We go together and share our knowledge, so we can progress.
Ça permet de grandir.
For Nasty, chefs should master every aspect of their ingredients and have an inexhaustible attention to detail.
Il faut s'en servir pour avoir le.
You need to know how to give it an extra je ne sais quoi, and above all, tell a good story.
Et surtout qui raconte une belle histoire. Par exemple, je vous donne cette fleur.
Take this flower. A deer's going to eat that. So I'll try and work out what it ate and bring that back as a garniture alongside the meat.
Back at the restaurant, one of Chef Nasty's protégés is preparing today's harvest. Emily has her sights set on the MOF after winning the junior version at just 16.
The chef, everyone really helped me with the competition. They gave me advice so I could get better. Progress every week, every day.
Des jeunes qui sont meilleurs apprentis de France, je suis pas le seul.
I'm not the only person to have an under-21s champ, or what we call MAF, on my team. MOFs are often very keen to train up young people for the competition. We know what you need to do to win because we've already done it. We prepare them psychologically more than technically, so they can achieve their goal.
Oh la vache, le steak. Pierre, combien de kilos il fait ce poisson? 14 kilos.
The work that goes into winning these competitions can also be a lucrative investment.
Là, notre petit monde chocolatier. Ah, voilà la boulangerie. Une petite ruelle gourmande, à vrai dire. C'est comme toute étape dans une vie.
It's like everything in life. It helps you progress. The MOF label also means clients trust you and want to come here because you represent excellence. It helped bolster my hotel and my restaurant, lots of things, but it also represents pride.
Meilleur Ouvrier de France, mentor and 2 Michelin stars. Not much is out of reach for Chef Nasty. With his family always behind him and a relentless energy, that 3rd star is one to watch out for.